and this is Emily Made It. And today we are bringing the UK to my kitchen. We're making toad in the hole, and we are ready for some adventures. Come along with us.
Thank you.
All right. Are you ready to cook?
I am ready to cook. Maybe we should take these off first then. What do you think?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so. Hello everyone, I'm Emily Mae and this is Emily Made It. And today we are making Toad in the Hole with Alexis Windsor here on Mission Pro Channels. And I am so excited because I have never made this before. So you're gonna teach me something new.
Yep. No toads will be harmed in the making of this.
Yes, no toads
dish. No
will be harmed in the making of this show. So thank you for joining me today.
Absolutely, thank you for having me.
And so let's introduce it. We're gonna just dive right in because I'm excited. I wanna try more food. So let's talk about these ingredients.
Okay. So Toad in the Hole is basically, if I can start with
it's
basically sausage cooked in Yorkshire pudding. Yorkshire pudding is made of milk, flour and egg, which we have
here.
Seasoned a little bit with some salt. And we're going to basically cook that in the oven. I've never done this one before. I've only done like a big one.
Okay.
But we're doing little mini ones now for the sake of time. So little like aperitifs, like bite-sized
little appetizers, so we can have a little party later.
Absolutely, yeah. So then we're going to cook that in the oven, and the main thing we have to remember is that the oven is like super, super hot.
Okay, well, it is gonna get super hot in here today. Okay, we will remember the oven has to be super hot.
Yep.
I think it's 450, right?
Yeah, 425.
425. All right, 425. Everyone. I know everyone's ovens might be a little bit different, but we'll see how it goes. And so, is this one of your favorite recipes?
It is. It's like, I think this is like a really traditional British dish.
Okay.
So if you go for like every weekend in England, you would have a roast dinner.
Okay.
And it would always have Yorkshire pudding. So this is just like an enhanced Yorkshire pudding because you get a bit of extra meat in there with your sausage.
Nice.
Yep.
Well, I'm ready to dive right in because we have a lot of cooking to do.
Yep.
So we have just to break the ingredients down for everyone. We have 1 cup of flour right here. We have one egg. As you can see, we have 1 cup of milk. We have 4 tablespoons. I'm trying to remember 4 tablespoons of olive oil or some type of veggie oil. And then we have a little salt for some seasoning.
Yep.
And we also have these little they're kind of like little breakfast sausages.
Yeah.
They're we're gonna cut them because they're a little too small, right? So that's gonna be our first task.
A little bit too big.
Oh yeah, they're a little bit too big.
You basically just want them small enough to fit in the pan. So if you were doing like a big Toad in the Hole, doesn't matter. You can go big sausages.
Okay, so you could do like cocktail sausages or any type of breakfast sausage, just enough, especially if you're making the mini ones, right, to just fit in the pan. So I think is that our first task? We have to cut these?
Let's put the oven on first.
Put the oven on. There you go. See, she's going to keep me on track here. All right, Lexi, let's
425.
Let's turn this on.
I don't know how your oven works.
We preheated the oven, and so now, what's next? We're going to cut the sausages?
We are going to cut the sausages.
I would just, I would
We'll
do
go
that.
for it.
You want to
Yeah.
do it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just try to not cut you or myself.
That would be nice, yeah. Appreciate that.
We don't want to hurt toads or people in the making of this.
Okay, so what I think we should do is just, I don't know if these are attached. Oh look. Let's just take half each, perhaps, and then cut them in half.
All right, that's your knife.
Thank you very much.
Do you cook a lot?
I do. I actually, I tend not to like cook a different thing per night. I'm trying to like meal prep a lot more for like fitness and things, but I do, and I really like cooking. It's just sometimes a time factor.
It is. I mean, because you're on the, you're traveling a lot. You have work.
Yep.
It's a lot to figure out. Is like, what can you cook that can go on the road potentially?
Yeah, and I have time to cook.
Yeah.
I'm just cooking. Cutting. Can't even speak now this morning. Cutting them in half.
Okay, so we're cutting them in half right now.
Yeah. And again, this is just so they'll fit in your muffin tray.
All right. So, but this recipe can be adapted to a larger pan. We're just doing little mini ones so that it doesn't take too long. Oh, you line them up really nicely.
Because I'm on camera, I'm being like,
I know,
super professional.
Wait, I want to be cool like
you. Should see my kitchen at home. It's not like this.
All right, let's see. Okay, we both lined them up. There you go. There we go.
Yep.
They look beautiful. All right, we
go.
should wash our hands because we did
Absolutely.
touch. Always important to remember, raw meat. You don't want to, Okay. We cut the sausage. Mm-hmm. What's next?
We can get the oil ready in the tray, I guess, while we're waiting for the oven to heat up. So we need to put oil in each of, here we go.
There you go. All right, we have our tins here. Mm-hmm. These are little mini cupcake tins, and we are going to prep them with a little bit of oil. Do we just put like a little dollop?
So you want the oil to be basically all the way around as much as possible. So it needs to have quite a little bit of oil in. Okay. That's what's going to stop the batter from sticking. And also, when I say the oven needs to be hot, it obviously does, but it's actually really the oil that needs to be hot. Okay. So what we're going to do after this is get the oil hot in the oven, and you want that literally smoking before you even put your batter in. That's what then helps it to rise.
Okay. So we need extra oil, right? Because this is for the dough, so we need even more to kind of line the...
No, this is for the...
Oh, this is for that. Okay.
Yep.
All right, see, I just provide ingredients and you teach me
no,
everything.
we just need to whack this oil in.
Whack this oil in! I'm learning some new phrases here. Do you want... So
do you have an oil brush?
No, we're going to have to use paper towels.
That's fine.
Okay.
Just to help,
Yeah, help line.
Line it round.
Ow. Yeah, I don't have a brush.
That's fine.
All right, Emily's finger was damaged in the making of this video. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You want to start?
Wait, you have to show me. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what to do. All right,
I think what we'll do...
Oh, you're going to pour it in. Okay.
I'm just going to put a little bit in each. Is probably the way I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're ready.
All right, we're putting a little bit of the oil in each. That's a lot of oil, but we're gonna put.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my thing to my paper towel.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pour some too. I'm gonna try this. So I'm putting a little dollop in each little.
Yeah, you did better than me.
Little cupcake tin. We're learning together. It's okay. When was the first time? You've never made this, or
I've made a big Yorkshire.
The big one, but not little.
Not little. But I was conscious of time, because if you do a big toad in the hole, it takes about 40 minutes, 45 minutes at least. Yeah.
Well, okay, I'm gonna put that there. Oops.
Sorry.
Okay. So, all right.
Just try not to wipe it off when you do it as well, and try and just smear it around. You still want oil to be visible, if that makes sense.
All right, so we're wiping the oil. We're making sure that it's all the way up to the top of the little mini tin here.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to reuse what's in some of the other ones so that we're not wasting oil here.
Yeah. Honestly, if you see it when I do it at home, I never measure my oil. I'm just like.
We're trying to gauge so people can make this at home.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm being professional.
This is a professional cooking show.
It absolutely is.
All right, so you were saying that you just moved to Austin.
I did.
About 8 months ago?
8 months ago or something like that. Yep. Love Austin. It's a great place.
It's amazing.
I really, really love it.
So what made that decision? What was the big decision?
Just kind of a change. So I lived in Baton Rouge, Louisiana before that. Lived there for, I don't know, maybe almost 5 years, 4.5 years, something like that. And that was the first place I'd ever lived before like when I came to the States.
Okay.
First place ever.
And so when did you first move to the States?
December 2016.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And so what, was that a big decision? Was that hard for you to make that decision?
It kind of wasn't a big, it was a big decision, don't get me wrong. It's a big decision.
It is.
Emigrating is a big thing. But like, I like change, so I like quite nomadic. I like to move around quite a lot. Culturally, very different.
For sure. We were talking a little bit about that, of all just the different foods and like different names for foods, and what was like the biggest culture shock for you?
Apart from having to learn to drive on like a different side of the road and a different side of the car.
I think the oven is ready to go.
Everything is drive-through.
I guess, yeah.
Like I've never
Well, there's
been
more
to
room, I think, right? So,
definitely.
yeah.
I've never been to a drive-through bank before.
Oh, okay, yeah. We don't have
Drive-through
them. We don't have
pharmacy.
them everywhere. But
Yeah, it was just like it was completely different.
Yeah.
Like your tin's so neat and mine's just like a big mess.
So do I
There
need
we
more
go.
at the bottom though?
You should be fine. You should be okay. Yeah.
All right, look at that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mainly just
I feel
because
like
it
I wiped
needs to
too
be.
much.
It mainly just needs to be hot. Well, I'll tell you, and this is okay. So Yorkshire puddings, it looks, which is what we're basically making. It looks kind of simple, but sometimes they don't rise, and that's okay.
Okay.
They're still gonna cook, but if they don't rise, they just don't look as pretty, but they're still gonna taste great.
Okay, and that's all that matters. Is it tastes good and
Yeah.
we have some fun.
And the key to it rising is hot oil.
Hot oil. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's that oven is ready to go. It is at 425. It did
Okay.
the little beepy dance thing. So I think now we put the do we put the
We
sausages?
put the sausages in. Yeah.
in the hole.
Yeah. The toad is going.
The toad is
in
going
the
in
hole.
the hole. All right.
And I figure, let's just put as many in as possible, and we'll see if we have enough batter to fill.
Okay.
But either way, we'll just have a cooked sausage. If not, it's totally fine.
All right.
So yep, you're just gonna
Plop.
pop it
Is there a strategy here? Do
Nah.
we just plop?
bang it in, whack it in.
Whack it in, everyone. Whack it in.
Just put it in. Don't worry.
We're gonna have to put a rating on this one episode. All right.
There we go.
So I think we're gonna make enough.
Oh
I
yeah.
think we'll
look,
just do the
there's
whole.
A few.
There's a few left.
Yep.
All
There we
right.
go.
Okay, so look, we put the toad in the hole, and now we are ready to put them in the oven.
Yep. And so we're going to put them in for 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Mhm.
Great. I'm excited. It's gonna smell like delicious sausage. You ready?
Let's go.
All right. Teamwork here.
Just watch with it.
Woo! It's steamy in here. All right. Okay, we're
Yeah. Let's put them both on the top and have them all the way around.
the same way. Oops. Ooh.
There we go. Watch fingers, everybody.
Watch fingers.
Okay.
All right.
There we
We
go.
will turn the oven light on so we can see.
Yes.
So we can see what's happening.
We'll definitely need that when we put the batter in. That's going to be super helpful.
Okay, great. So we can look at it them jamming. All right.
Okay, can we
So
set
I'm
a
gonna
timer?
set the timer.
Yep.
Timer.
Yeah, 10 minutes. Yep.
All right, 10
Great.
minutes, and then we're gonna see how those go.
Okay.
And
So
then-
now we can make our batter.
Great. So I'm gonna move this little guy. It smells so delicious in here. The sausages are in the oven, and we can smell them cooking. We can smell the oil bubble. I can hear it too. You can hear
the
it.
oil is sizzling.
So right now we need to make the dough
Batter.
batter. The batter. All right. So what do we do? We have
So we've basically got milk, flour, eggs. We're just gonna mix all that together. So
Okay,
I always
great.
like to put the flour in first, and then you can almost make like a little well that you can put the egg and the milk in, and then we're just gonna whisk that together.
Okay,
So it's
perfect.
smooth.
And just to let everyone know, we gave you ingredients for a single recipe at the top of the show, but we decided that we're gonna make a double recipe because we have 2 pans.
Yeah.
So just to let you know, you'll see a little bit more ingredients
Yeah.
today.
And the good thing is that if you do have any left over, this is basically like pancake mix, so you can just
So
have
good.
pancakes in the morning.
Oh my gosh, sounds amazing.
Yeah.
So first we're gonna put the
Yep, pop the flour in.
flour in.
Yep. And so
Alright.
I like to, if I can just use one of these.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, I like to make like
Break it up a little bit.
just like make a little like well in the center.
Oh, see, I'm learning a new technique here.
Yeah, I always do this when I'm baking. So you don't have to, it's just what I kind of like to do. And then we're gonna add the milk and the eggs.
Okay.
So often what I like to do is not put it all in and then whisk it.
Oh my gosh, those sausages smell so good.
I know. This is just how I like to do it. This is how my mom taught me to bake, so it's kind of like...
Is your mom does your family have a lot of recipes and a lot of food they like to cook?
My mom makes, see I'm saying mom. Me mom. My mom likes to make like fresh pies. She was always like, I mean, she still is, like a really good baker. I always used to remember her like homemade, yeah. I would get a bigger bowl. She used to make like rhubarb pies, rhubarb crumble,
gosh, so good.
apple pies.
So you learned from her how to bake?
I did.
Wow, okay, you did the best cracking technique ever.
Put that in there.
There you go.
Yeah.
We tried to crack some eggs, on some other shows, and this...
Ate a lot of eggs.
That was amazing. Okay. All right, so it looks like we have 3 minutes to go on the sausages.
Yeah.
And
if they're in a little bit longer, that's fine. You basically just want to make sure that they're cooked and the oil remains hot. Go on, you can whisk.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta get that whisking technique.
Ooh.
So I said a bigger bowl next time.
I know. Well, we doubled the recipe here.
We did.
So.
We did.
All right.
Okay. Want me to show you how
Sure.
to do it?
Please. Please show me how to do it. Oh, she has the bowl holding technique. It's like you're holding it like a baby.
Yeah.
And then, look at that. See, this is why everyone has to teach me things.
Being careful not to like slap it over myself.
Well, we already made some mess. That's okay. So I have to know. So you moved to Austin. You've been a few years ago. You moved from
England.
From England.
Yep.
And so, what made you get into wrestling? Because you're a ref. I saw you ring announce.
Yep.
You do some other exciting things like roller derby, which is so cool.
Yeah.
So I just know, like, how did you get into that?
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
like, how'd you get into wrestling first,
yeah.
and then we'll get into roller derby.
I've actually only been like reffing officially for just over a year now.
Okay.
I think like my first show that I worked was around about like May or June last year. Obviously pandemic, you know.
I know.
Kind of had a little bit of an impact on that. I actually started training as a wrestler first. That's how I kind of got into it. But just time-wise, I really struggled with everything else that I do, like the roller derby and work and crafting and everything, and it was just really difficult. So I switched to like reffing, which I absolutely love. But I just kind of, oh look, forgot the seasoning.
Oh no!
It's fine. So I actually just kind of happened upon it by accident. I know some people who work in the business, and they were just like, hey, you want to come and train? You're kind of pretty athletic. And I was like, okay, sure, that sounds great. So that's what I ended up doing.
Wow, and so you started training, and like that's a big thing to just jump into. I mean, you're already athletic, but what was like, did you love it right away, or were you like, I don't know?
I did. It was very different to anything else that I'd done before, because let me tell you, like, you imagine though, or you think that you're kind of fit, and you know, I can play a game of roller derby, I go to the gym, I'll do all that, and then like in-ring fitness is like totally different.
Yeah, I mean your cardio has to be good.
Oh my goodness,
your coordination, like there's so many things that I feel like people don't understand, or they underestimate what goes into being in the ring.
Yeah.
All right, well that is our timer.
So I would turn the timer off.
Done.
Because we know that that's done for now. And then so what we're going to want to do, the key thing with this is making sure that the oil stays as hot as possible. So when you get the trays out of the oven, you want it to be for as like short amount of time as possible.
Okay.
So no faffing around.
No, all right. Oh,
Gotta be
okay.
really quick.
All right.
So what would be useful if you have, and I should have asked you for that before, is if you have a ladle.
Yes, we do have a ladle.
That's probably the easiest way to get the batter into the tins.
Sounds good.
So I'm just going to move that here
All
for
right.
now.
So we're gonna do a little. So here's our little. You're gonna have a little bear mitt, little paw.
Oh my goodness.
And let me get a ladle.
I love these so much. Oh, actually, should I? No, I've got them on the wrong way around, haven't I? That's like the...
Here's our little ladle.
Okay, oh, that's great. That's perfect. And then, do you want something heat-proof here?
Steam. Whew. All right. Okay. Oh, you gotta grab both, I know.
It's fine. I got it.
Be careful.
I'm just like...
Oh
Muppet
my
hands
gosh,
going
those are
on.
beautiful. We're making Lexi do all the work here.
It's totally fine.
All right.
It's like when you have these gloves on and you kind of can't feel what's going on. So yeah, door is still shut. Okay. So
Woo, it is getting steamy. It smells delicious, but we gotta go.
yeah. So this might get a bit messy.
That's
So
okay.
we're going about 3/4 of the way up.
3/4. Okay, so kind of like when you're making cupcakes, you only go like.
Yeah.
So, oh no, you're fine. So time is of the essence here.
Yeah.
Because we have to keep the oil hot, we have to keep the sausages going, and then pop them back in the oven for another 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. Or until, you know,
Do you want me to like try a spoon?
whatever you want to do. Yeah, go for it. And don't worry about, you know, exactly measuring where it's going to.
Oh, this is gonna take way longer.
Just pop it in the pan. There we go.
We only have one ladle. Oh yeah, so you can see the oil kind of collecting at the top when you put the dough in. Or dough, the batter. I don't know why I keep calling it dough. Okay, you're gonna have to help me on this.
Yeah, I'm coming over. Yeah.
On this other one here. I tried it. It's pretty good.
I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do.
I don't know if I'm supposed to do that, but
Raw egg.
you know, it's fine. All right.
I always
I always like trying to
lick the, yeah.
Okay, it's looking pretty good. We might have enough to fill the pan.
We might do. We might just have some mini ones.
Yeah, we might just have
Which is
some
fine.
mini-
They're just not going to rise up as much, but that's okay. I probably put a bit
Okay.
too much oil in. Yours is probably going to be better than mine. But whatever, it's fine.
Do you want me to pop these in yet? Or no, we'll wait.
We'll wait. Yeah.
Here. Oh, yeah.
There we go. I'll just have, yeah, just pour that in there. Yeah. Pop a bit in that one.
All right.
This is going to be the mini one. There we go. Okay. We just got 2 regular sausages.
All right, we have two sausages that aren't gonna be toad in the hole, but that's okay. All right.
For it. We'll put the other one on, and I'll get the oven done.
All right, we're switching. So
roles.
we are taking these and we are going to put them in the oven now. All right.
Watch your arm.
Ooh, okay. That one's in, and then here we go. Ooh, this one.
Yeah, mine's like really wobbly. My pans come from England, everyone.
They came a long way. All right.
Okay.
Okay, so another 10
About
minutes.
10
right?
minutes. Yep. And again, you're going to base that on how much your Yorkshire pudding or the batter cooks and rises. So you want it to be hopefully like risen at the sides, and it'll be like crispy around the outside as well.
I'm so
really
excited.
hope this works, everyone.
I know. We will see.
Otherwise, I might, you know, get extradited from England. I'll never be able to go back
Oh
ever
no! Well, you're always welcome here. You can
again.
stay.
Yay! And if not, we're just going to have, you know, sausages in some kind of nice pancake batter, which is still going to be delicious.
I know. All right.
So, Emily, we've got a little bit of time now while our toad in the holes cook in the oven. So,
Yes.
I like to work up a bit of an appetite before I eat. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to get my exercise in.
Okay. Well,
Try to feel good.
I've got a proposal for you then.
Okay, what is it?
Let me teach you how to play roller derby.
You know what? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah! I'm a little nervous, but let's do it.
It's just like wrestling on skates. You'll be fine.
Sounds good. All right, let's go.
Let's go.